We are headed to do a cruise.
Kenai Fjords?
Yeah. It's really ugly out right now.
As you can see.
As you can see, you can't see crap. You can see that a cruise ship has come into port.
On the side of our camper.
Yeah, it's not too far from the camper. That's one of the other benefits. Farther down, the farther you are away from
Take the
the
next
cruise
right
ships.
onto 4th Avenue.
But we did call them and ask them if they could reschedule, and they said, well,
So if you book not through them directly, and you do something like TripAdvisor, you can't reschedule. Jim called them.
you can. You have to get a refund for your first trip, and then hopefully they can put you on another trip.
Right.
And they can't just flip you over because they're not the people that did the scheduling.
Correct. So we tried to reschedule yesterday and do it yesterday when it was nice and sunny, and the wind wasn't blowing, and that was a no-go.
They had the space, but it was just too difficult to change.
Yeah.
Down this road right here so you can't keep going straight anymore. Turn left, cross the Seward Highway, then right behind the Marina Motel is the parking lot, and then a shuttle will come and take you back here.
You just want to park here?
No, you can't. It's only 2 hours.
You get a $25 ticket if you park here. Careful.
Well, good news, they let me change our cruise to Friday. So, because there is a weather craft advisory out, and they're not going to be able to go to all the places today that they normally would go, so I was allowed to change it. So, positive. Friday, there's only supposed to be 4-foot waves. Today, there's 9-foot waves to 11. So, that is a good thing. Yay! There's a waterfall located just past the Sea Life Aquarium, and it's usually really pretty. It comes all the way up the countryside there. But yesterday, it was so black and full of debris, it was just ugly. It has washed out some of the road here that we are going past, and they've been working on it for several days now. On out past the waterfall, you get a better look at Resurrection Bay. Oh, there's also possible landslides at any time, so you gotta be careful. No, we didn't see any sea life other than otters. It just finally stopped raining. It's Thursday. What, about 11 it stopped raining? No, 12. Around 12 o'clock noon it finally stopped raining. It's rained since Monday afternoon. This road is worse than the road to, where'd we go? Tuck? The Dempster Highway? Huh?
Parts of it.
Parts of it is worse than the Dempster Highway. Some of the equipment that they're using. They're just taking one load after another. Look at all that they've removed from the hole that came down off the side there. And they're still digging it out. Keep up with it coming off the side. There's the one side. It comes down and it goes straight into the ocean. Oh, there's another guy down there digging it out. Yeah, it's clogged up the hole. It's sunnier out today than the last time we attempted to do this cruise.
It was foggy, and ugly, and rainy.
And rainy.
Cold.
And today we're supposed to have eventually a high of 68. I'm sure it won't be 68 on the water, but it's at least in the high 50s. Okay, the boat has already started boarding, so we're allowed to go down. That was simple and easy, just check in.
You're supposed to be here a lot earlier than what we were.
They just started boarding. And we were here, what time is it?
10 till.
10 till, and it goes at 11:30. What's the name of the boat? 10-9. We must get a meal or something because they asked us if we were gluten-free or vegetarian as we checked in. Get our...
Good morning once again. Good morning, everyone. Welcome aboard the Kenai.
We're 40 and 41. people on.
Hi, good morning. Number 40
And 41.
and 41. Any vegetarians?
No.
Thank you.
Yeah. The cruise ship got here before us.
Good morning.
Hi.
Welcome aboard. Watch yourself on that lip and enjoy the trip.
Thank you. Definitely want to be here earlier than we were, and we were 50 minutes or 40 minutes early. You can't park in front of it, so that took a little bit, but we were here 40 minutes early, and the cruise ship was already.
Last one's on.
Yeah, no, there's still like 4 people to get on. At least this trip we have
Bigger boat.
a bigger boat and galley.
Yeah, he's sitting there. Oh, that's good.
Third one dove under. Yeah. What'd you say that 3 of them were called? A raft. These are the barrier items. They're looking for the puffins. They perch up here in the trees.
He's about 50 miles an hour.
There they are flying.
That's a pretty hard bump to take them into you. Well, they're not the best pilots in the air. They're great at diving. They're an Alcid, which is a diving bird. Which means they can dive to about 200 feet, but not the greatest in the air. They have run into people before. If you see one coming at you, you should duck.
There's a sea star. Right in that crack. There's some more of the birds. Another cave. Got a burrito, chips, salsa. There's a burrito. The burrito was surprisingly good.
It was good.
Really good. The nachos all the time is not also. Yeah, the salsa is all the time. They gave you cream cheese. And it was really good.
Yeah.
Here's a couple of pictures that Jim took of the waterfalls. They were really pretty. It's a good place to come visit. Oh, it's a jellyfish. There's a jellyfish and it looks like a man of war.
Not very large. Orange jellyfish is a lion's mane jelly.
Oh, okay.
Actually, a cousin to the man of war. Very poisonous with the manatee that are hanging down from it. They can get pretty big. They can get feet across. There's quite a few over there.
So it's
Hold on to this phone.
Oh, there it is.
Where?
It's at 2 o'clock now.
Humpback whales in Alaska in the summertime because Alaska is their feeding grounds. They're coming from warm waters of Baja California, the seas of Japan, and Hawaii. Most of them are coming from Hawaii.
there he is.
Why is he so short?
80% are coming from Hawaii, and we know that because of their fluke, their tail. It's an identifying feature to researchers. If you see the underside of this guy's tail, you may notice its coloration and shape and any notches or nicks taken out. They take photographs of their fluke, and they are named and numbered, so they know.
We've seen sea otters, puffins, an eagle, 2 eagles actually, starfish, waterfall, glaciers, different types of jellyfish, and did I say seals? And now a humpback whale. Awesome trip and a great lunch. These two glaciers are not receding. They're actually staying the same or accelerating instead of declining. Quite a few otters out there. They're too far away for you to see. There's 5 or 6 of them. We're starting to see a lot of ice in the water. We're getting closer to the big glacier. Eventually, we will get really close to it. But you can see the ice in the ocean is getting more abundant. This glacier is accelerating. It's growing. The last 2 years it's grown a lot more than what they originally forecasted it to. The Harding ice field above here is gotten larger too. They've had a record snowfall the last 2 years, which is also helping for it to grow. There are a bunch of harbor seals over here just hanging out, floating along on the ice, having a good time.
Looks very precarious. See, look, it's falling over. There's a lot of us. Oh, there's to the left.
There it is.
Oh, there's a seal. Right there. That's a seal spot.
That beach pushing up, making a kind of a moraine right there. That is a half a mile advancement on that side, and all the way over to the right side, it is advanced over the top of that bare rock, another half a mile on that side. So it's kind of curling around this island that's being exposed here, right in the middle.
Definitely in the ice now. We're getting ice for the boat. The net.
Hundreds, maybe thousands.
Of jellyfish. That's what that green glow is in the water. Oh, they're there. Sea lions.
This side, all about the same color, like kind of cinnamony brown color. Some are just different stages of wetness. And the breeding stock is out of Seward Island. These are juvenile animals.
We got chocolate chip cookie that they made for us for free. That's part of the purchase of the trip. There's a diddle rod. And you can see it gets a good view of Resurrection Bay. And then Resurrection south and then north. And the marathon. And there is our camper. Nobody's RVing. Some of the day cruises that are offered is the National Park Tour with Fox Island. And that's an all-day adventure. And it looks like it has a delicious dinner on Fox Island. You also have the Northwest Forge Tour. It's farther than any of the other tours. It starts at 8:30. It's 8 hours. The first one I mentioned was 8.5 hours. Then you have the Kenai Fjords National Park Tour, and it's a 6-hour. It leaves either at 8 a.m. or 11:30. That's the one we took.
Right.
We left at 11:30. And then there's a Resurrection Bay tour with Fox Island. That's 5 hours. It departs at 12 noon. And then they have a spring one that is a 4-hour long. So those are the different types of day cruises that are offered with the group that we went through. And so the little island that we went around, that was Fox Island. The first glacier was Bear Glacier. And then I can't even pronounce what this one was. Haliak. That was one of them that we seen. And the other one that we seen was
probably that one,
Holgate. But we seen a lot more in between there. So I'm just naming off some of the really big ones we seen. We hope you enjoyed our video. We did end up getting to go on Friday, as you seen what happened on Tuesday. And we wanted to mention about that waterfall. That waterfall, which you couldn't see on the video, goes clear up the side of the mountain, comes down. It's a really pretty waterfall, and you can see it from the Sea Life Center. A lot of people were looking at it from there, and they could see like how muddy it was, because there was all this debris and everything coming down. We should have took a picture. For some reason, when we looked at it, we said, oh, that's ugly. We're not going to take a picture of it, but we should have. We didn't realize that the road was washed out at the time when we seen it. Yeah.
You were seeing no silt.
And when we came back 2 days later is when we realized that the road had been washed out. They also took some of that gravel that they were removing there from the river bed that goes into the ocean. They were putting that in the city parking lots of the city campgrounds to try to help with some of the flood, water, because they had so much rain that it was flooding and had made potholes in a lot of the campgrounds, and they were taking that soil or that debris, that gravel that was coming off the side of the mountain and filling in the holes, which was really nice to see that they were using it for other things. We also noticed when we were coming off the end of our cruise that we seen one of the big bulldozer, it wasn't a bulldozer, it was a backhoe that they were bringing in, and a roller to fix the road. And then the next day we actually seen both of those on Saturday, that they were already using them to work, so they were redoing that road. But the whole road needs to be done clear to the end of the drive. And if you go to the end of the road past where we went, there it goes around. It's no longer the Seward Highway, it's like a local Seward road, and it goes clear down to the peak. And I guess people go down there to kayak, but we couldn't get there. The road was way too bad, so we just turned around. Yeah, this is state park, but it was too bad. The road was just too bad of shape, and it looked like it was also washed out at that end, that they were doing some work, so we just turned around and came back. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it'll let you know what some of the cruises are like, and at least with the cruise that we went on. And if you want to do it when you come to Alaska next year or this year, by the time you see this video, it'll probably be the end of September. So a lot of this stuff you may not do this year, but next year. And if you did, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and hit the like if you liked the video. So if you've been on any of the other cruises or the same cruise that we went on, let us know in the comment center what you thought of the cruise.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Oh, the meal was actually really good.
Yeah. Burrito.
I forgot when I ordered or I paid for it that it came with a meal. You wouldn't expect a burrito on a boat, but
no.
But
it worked out pretty good.
It actually was really good. It was a chicken, if you're not vegan. But they did have food for vegans, and they did have one for gluten-free. So they asked for both of those details. But thanks again for watching. Have a great day.